This is the cane from the recent cane builder. I really love the windows it makes that the translucent makes in the white. So in this case, the white is the background and the translucent is the pattern. And here it's switched. Here is the first 1 inch by 4 inch section of the sheet. Again, 2 layers of translucent and 1 layer of white. And here's an extra layer of white because I'm going to make this a half circle. So I kind of want to fill that in with white. And you start pressing it down. You want the translucent to cover over the white, to kind of spread so that the white gets tucked in. And that extra strip needs to be smoothed out. If you want to, you can pinch the strip at the beginning so that it makes it easier, because all of that needs to be nice and smooth. See, it's making an arc. So we set that aside. This is a new one. This is this is the next strip. I'm going to do something else with this one. Pull it out. Same thing though, the translucent needs to spread over the white. So there's going to be a sharp point at either end that will be all translucent because the white is underneath it. It's going to be curled inside completely. So it takes a while to really work on getting those edges coming to a really sharp point. And then we'll fold it in half, bringing one point to the other side. It's important at this stage not to leave air bubbles. So you're slightly bending and folding, pressing that white together. Starting from the middle again so that there's not an air bubble there. It needs to be folded all the way in half. This part takes a lot of squishing, rolling, pinching. Really want the ends where it comes together to be very thin. I switched this from the PDF. One of these is 1.5 inches. So in this case, I put the longer one on the bottom. In the PDF, I have the shorter one on the bottom. This one seems to make the triangle shape a little better. In the end, I'm not sure it matters. You can take a look at both at the end. So we're trying to turn this into a right triangle. There you see the original half circle that I made at the very beginning of this video. I put 2 folded pieces together. When they put them together, I squish them even more. And right now I'm trying to form a rounded space for the very last. This is the exact same process I did for the first one. And when I put it on like that, the idea is to have a triangle. At this point, the top there is going to be the right triangle. So now I want to fill in the spaces between the curves. This is one way to do it. You can also just form a triangle cane. This was several stacks of translucent, I think maybe 3 stacks of translucent. If you can cut them at an angle, you need a nice firm blade. It might be the easiest way. And then I love how they set in there just so nicely. Just really nice the way they just set right in between the sections. So here I have 2 in between the 2 curves, but this still needs to be a triangle. And if I force that into a triangle at this point, one of the teardrop shapes will maybe be too sharp. So the final piece is the top of the triangle there. I've designed this. You can reduce each section prior to assembling it. I've tried to design this cane specifically so that it'll be easier to reduce. Reduce it, slice it in half, put them together to make a square. Make sure they are correct all along. I don't show it here, but check all along the cane to make sure they're matching. Make the corners really sharp, otherwise you'll have that air bubble in between.